Blue Table fans, kaboom! And do you know why Shockwave of Happiness today? Because it's time to play some 40K, a 40K bat rep, woo! And by the way, I really am this excited. People often ask me, they come up to me, and it's not uncommon for someone to say to me, Sean, are you high? And I am high on life, sir. Hey, guess what the points level is for this battle? Hold on. I don't know if they can, is that as loud as that goes? That's the point level. We were like, you know what? Let's not just play a point level based on nothing, arbitrary. Let's base it on a Prince song. But which one could it be? All right, that's enough of that. We can cut that before MGM takes this video off. Okay, folks, so, and here's our other problem, is Robbie, look at this, a perfectly good slice of man beef over here. Come on, come on, Robbie, turn around. Look at that, look at that winning smile. You know, the USDA agricultural inspector comes over and was like, grade A. So, all right, so I'm playing my Necrons, Los Necronios. That's how you say that. That's how you say that in Spanish, by the way. And some people say, do you speak Mexican? I don't think that's it. I think Mexicans speak Spanish. But Spaniards are from Spain, so you've got to make those distinctions. Although there are many different dialects of Spanish, so many and so varied that really you could properly say that they speak, you know, a different language sometimes. All right, so here is Tomas. So what army are you playing?
The new Chaos Space Marines.
Hold on, but their codex isn't out till this weekend. Don't tell me you're using the new codex.
Well, yeah, I am.
What? All right, folks, so we're doing 1999 points. I'm taking the exact same army as before. By the way, this army is for sale. Check the liner notes for details on that. And it's for pre-sale because it's only available until after Valhalla this coming week. That is October 10th through 13th. Still one ticket available, one gorgeous, glorious ticket. You would love it so much. And
so awesome.
But it can ship.
I'm taking a day off of work to go to it.
That's right. Thomas is taking a day off of work. All right. And it is. You'll get to meet mini wargaming. Come on.
It's been fun.
Give it up. And Hawk War Games.
Play some games.
And yeah, and play some games. And it's 40K is going to be the focus this time.
I'm going to play it.
Okay, and we got some War Machine and obviously Drop Zone Commander. Okay, anyway, so here it is. It's the same list I used this before. I added 5 Necron Warriors and another Doom Scythe because I love those. Now, if you pick up this army, this is what's in it, so that's 2,000 points, but it has other stuff too. It has this Annihilation Barge. It probably comes up to 3,000 points. Annihilation Barge, magnetization for the Doom Scythes to make them into Night Scythes, magnetization for the Triarch Stalker. That's what that looks like. 9 Cryptex converted. It has, these are not included. That's 3 Immortals, 3 Overlords, and, 3 Lords, 3 Overlords of various types, all fine cast. And if you buy it by this weekend, you get a bonus 6 Lich Guard. And it also comes with yet more Necron Warriors. I'm going to say 40. Yeah, that's 40. Okay, 41 actually. So, and by the way, if you went back and paused and counted, yeah, you're a nerd. And it's fantastic. Okay, so Thomas, tell me about your army and your army list. I'm ready.
I'm trying out some. First off, I gotta say ahead of time, we had limited choices. Models. So I had to build out what was there. So if you're like, well, why the heck did you bring that? Well, it's that's what I have for miniatures. But I also want to try out some cool stuff. They have new codes.
So, and this is stuff for sale on our website.
Yeah, this is stuff for sale.
Right. Okay,
So,
great. Let's continue. I'm ready.
Okay, so the HQs, I have a Lord. I have a Chaos Lord.
Right.
New Chaos Lords are pretty sexy. They get lots of different options.
Wait,
he's a
so
Slaanesh
what's
Lord.
new? What's different?
Okay, so
About them now.
well, there's just tons of stuff. Their stat line stays the same, but you can give them all kinds of options. One of the coolest things they can do is you can give them a gift of mutation before the game, and then also they have a new rule, and the new rule I'll show you in the game. Will come up.
Okay, go ahead.
But you get to give them a cool extra boon of mutation at the beginning of the game, which can have different effects. You have to roll on a chart.
Okay.
But
yeah,
there's some good stuff.
Chaos and the rolling. Okay, what else do you have?
So I brought him as a Slaanesh guy. Then I have a Demon Prince. The new Demon Princes are pretty sexy too. They're a little more expensive than they were, but their stat line got boosted, so they're pretty fun.
Okay.
I brought some Chosen because Chosen are nice and sexy.
These are from Dark Vengeance.
These are the Dark Vengeance Chosen.
Check our web store for better pictures of these.
Yeah, they're really cool.
And are they in this?
They
Rhino?
have this Rhino here.
Rhino with Combi Melta. What's
and they're
next?
Slaanesh. And then I have a unit of Chaos Space Marines. This is basically a pretty much all Slaanesh army except for I think these obliterators. I brought them as Nurgle to give them an extra toughness.
Okay, great. 4 of them.
There's 4 of them in units, 3 separate units. So there's 2 and then 1 and then 1.
Okay, great.
And then I brought.
Now, why did you split them into units?
Well, I had the extra heavy support choices, and I wanted to be able to shoot at multiple targets.
Yeah. You get flexibility basically. Yeah. So if I unload a whole squad onto one unit, only one guy dies rather than multiples.
Right.
Okay, go ahead. What's next?
So then I have some Slaanesh Marines, the Noise Marines. 10 of them.
And those are changed now, right?
They're pretty much the same that they were, but their noise weapons now ignore cover.
There it is. Okay.
So that's
a big deal.
Yeah, that is a pretty big deal.
Okay, and then these guys are
these guys are possessed. And the possessed did change. Rather than at the beginning of the game where you used to roll a d6 and get an option the whole game.
Where it could be like, wah, oh well, paid extra points for that, I guess.
Now it's a d3 every combat phase.
Okay.
So every
so it's more reliable. Over time, you just get random things, and it's not like you're stuck with something that you didn't need.
It changes each time.
No, that's what I mean.
Right.
Because with reliability, well, never mind. Go ahead.
It's pretty cool.
Okay.
The new stuff is pretty cool. So there will be a lot of stopping and explaining as we go. But
okay, let's take a look at my army. I've got, in fact, did I just explain this? I have 2 Doom Scythes. I also have a Triarch Stalker and 5 Canoptic Wraiths. I have 2 units of 10 warriors each in Ghost Arc, and then I have 3 units of 5 each for Necron warriors. An Overlord. The Overlord goes with these 10 Immortals. I have 5 Death Marks in regular Deep Strike Reserve, and I have 1 Annihilation Barge. And all in all, that's 2,000 points. Okay, here we go. This is for choose table sides?
Yeah.
Are you sure we're doing it?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Number of objectives, D3 plus 2. 5, just what I like.
Now we'll roll for table edge.
Okay, table edge, 4. 4 for the Necrons. Necrons scoring a 4. Chaos coming in at 2.
So which table edge do you want?
I'll just take this one.
Okay,
I'm sitting
so
over
now
here.
you get to place an objective first. You get to place 3 and place 2.
Okay, fantastic. I'll put one right in the middle.
Well, that's nice.
Okay, what's next?
I'm going to place one right here.
Oh, wait a minute. We get to choose, because we already chose sides?
Yep.
Then why would I place it in the middle? Since I get 3.
Yeah, why would you?
All right, why did I do that? I don't know. Are you sure it comes after choosing table sides?
It does.
Well, that's terrible. Why would you just not put it right next to the best place for you?
Why wouldn't you?
Right? Okay, I'm going to put one right here.
Okay.
So I got to get it 6 inches from the.
One of the things that I think is kind of a little bit wonky about this.
Yeah, I think that's terrible. That doesn't make any sense at all.
But I was corrected by the YouTube fans. So
okay, so all right, well, how do you know they're wrong? Did you actually look it up in the rulebook?
It's in there.
Okay, so he's got one over there. So now, why would I place this in different places? I can place it here, but then I really have to split up my army. And it's generally to keep your army in a blob. That's what I think. But it is hard to deploy everything in the exact same location. you know. And if I put one way over here, that really puts the burden on Thomas to go all the way across. So who deploys first?
And we're going to roll.
Oh, then we roll. Okay, there's your variation, right? Okay, so that puts the burden on Thomas to really come all the way across, where I don't have to go anywhere. I can just put you know, subsidiary force and just be like, well, I'm going to score that, unless you feel like slogging all the way across the board. Now, my foolish maneuver is I should have placed this over here, but I didn't. So, oh well. I basically made that all evened up. Okay, great. I'm done.
Okay, now we do warlord traits.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on. The Chaos book has warlord traits?
Yes, it does. There's D6 warlord traits you can choose from. So there's a whole bunch of cool ones. I'll just go ahead and roll and then see which one I get.
Okay, and then we'll tell you. We'll give you a little
Exalted
taste.
Champion.
Okay.
My warlord may
I don't like
roll
how that sounds.
my chaos boons.
Okay.
So that means that when I, which is another thing I'm gonna have to do here right at the beginning of the game. I have all these chaos boons that I've added to my guys, so they're gonna have extra powers hopefully.
Oh, that's
So
great.
he gets to re-roll hits.
That's classic chaos.
Yes.
Okay, good. Good for you. Okay, I chose strategic traits, and here we go. I rolled a 4, which is strategic genius. While your warlord is alive, you can re-roll any reserve rolls. Yes! That's awesome, because I have 3 things in reserve.
All right.
I'll take it! Okay, here comes deployment. 1 and 1. Ha-ha! Ah, Zinch is a fickle master. 6 and 6. Oh, no. Okay.
I'm going to go first.
Okay, great. So you'll deploy first.
Yes.
Ready. Now, he's deploying first, so that lets me see everywhere that he goes. And that is a disadvantage. However, he also gets the last turn in a given round, but it's random game length, so that's not as good as it used to be. It used to be suicide turn was there. Oh no, I get the last turn. I like that even better. I always like having bottom of the round. So, we've got, but now what's interesting, a la where the objectives are placed, so let's take a look at our board. There's one here, there's one in the middle, there's one right there, then there's 2 on either side. Like that. And we're using the red objectives, and I think that has an advantage because they show up a little bit better. I just have to make sure I don't forget this little objective back there, that Thomas has hidden it. But the advantage here is I get to see if he's going to commit any forces to taking this objective. Because if he bunches up here, which is probably on the net the smarter thing, then that is going to be a little bit tougher. And it could very well be a shooting game. This board is set up where there's a lot of open space, and we're treating these as just cover, just like everything else. But you can go through these like little mini forests. And these are just impassable. What you see is what you get, so you really do have to go through here. In the studio, we always play our hills as easy. It's not difficult terrain to get up and down here. Same thing over here. There's this little miniature hill. And I really like this terrain set, mostly because it's a teal color, which, as you know, is my favorite color. But this is more greenish, kind of a pale green. When we were doing this, I decided to make it into a color so it would look a little more alien. We have these mustard-colored puffballs, which are actually craft shop grapes. They're, when we took over this building, we bought the contents of it, and it was a whole bunch of craft store stuff. Most of it kind of junky, but some of it was pretty cool. And so we got these clusters of grapes. We sprayed spray rubber on them to kind of glom them all together, and then just straight up painted them up. And they used to smell like rubber a little bit. In fact, let me take a whiff here. Yeah, you can still smell it a little bit on them, but it's certainly not noticeable. Yes, by the way, I like to smell things. So, okay, so Thomas is a real pro, so he is setting his stuff up confidently. There's really no hesitation. He's like a chess master that goes through again and again and again. excuse me, goes through again and again like he's playing like 10 games at once. Have you ever seen that? Where the chess master is going like from person to person, you know, and none of them are really good compared to him, even though they've been working on it all their lives. So there you go. He's clustering around that objective there. By the way, I'm excited. I'm excited for 40K 6th edition. It's like everyone is waiting with bated breath, but 6th edition, pretty good. And because they made it interesting, right, Thomas? There's stuff to it. Oh, it's definitely different. Great. There's your veiled, not so compliment. It's like, wow, this dinner is really different, honey. This is unique. My favorite is, wow, that really is something else. Wow, that outfit is really something else. No, I actually consider, whoa, I was really up close there. That was a tight shot. Sorry, guys. Okay, so here we go. Yep. Away we go. By the way, in the Dark Vengeance kit, you get not only a ton of awesome models, something like 50 models, I think. Yeah, it's got to be 50. 20 Chaos Cultists, and 10 TAC Marines, right? 6 Possessed. That's 36. It might not be more than 50. Oh yeah, 5 things. Yeah, it's right around 50. Anyway, Dark Vengeance has this 40K mini rulebook. This is the way to fly, by the way. It's really fantastic. It's handy. It's way easier to manage than that big old clunker over there. And yeah, definitely consider coming out to Valhalla. It's next week. Next Wednesday is October 10th. And we're renting not one, but 2 mansions/cabins up at Sundance. I say cabins because that's the style of architecture, but everything is really super high quality in these things. It's marble, stone, and leather. And we've got mini wargaming come out. That's all confirmed. And we have Nick from Worthy Painting, a good friend of mine. And also, I was around when he was getting started. And hold on a second. So Nick has done very well. He seems to be doing right by the community. So here's for his continued success. I'm really excited for him. And he, what was it? Oh, I'm going to let you in on a little known fact. That his original name for his place was Pink Fish Studios. And yeah, but we managed to talk him out of that. You got to be careful when you name your company. Blue Table Painting's kind of stuck. I think people just have accepted it. People often ask me what is, what's the origin of that? And originally, I decided I wanted an object and a color, and I wanted them to both need no spelling. Like, they would have to be words where people would commonly be able to know how to spell them. And blue's the color of trust. And before I actually opened my business, if I painted things up for friends, I had an old Yahoo group called Gately's Painting Table. And I don't think you can find that anymore, but I just integrated the table part of it. I was going to call it Blue Door Painting, but there was another company that had integrated Blue Door. No, it's okay. What's going on?
She just got stuck behind the so I didn't know which way to go.
Okay.
So I couldn't see you rolling.
All right. So anyway, all right. You know what? Tara wants to be on camera so bad.
I was trying to avoid
How's it going, Tara? What's going on? Are you leaving for the day?
I was trying to leave, and I didn't know where the camera was.
Did I keep moving it?
No, you didn't keep moving it, but I was like, I don't know. So if I'm like behind
I wonder
Sean,
if we see that. Well, you're in the shot now, Missy.
Yeah. So.
That's okay. You should just go on by. You're part of the local wildlife. Okay, we're ready. So here comes the rolling.
I need to roll my chaos boons here. So everybody, you can pay for a gift of mutation. It's like 10 points for any of your aspiring champions. So all of your leaders and all of your characters.
Can you get multiples? Can you pay like 30 points and get 3?
The possessed can pay for 2. So I went ahead and did that. So
Oh,
every
wow.
time you roll a D6 for the 10s and then a D6 for the 1s, basically.
So there's like
it's
a ton of them.
percentage dice.
There's like
Yeah.
36 results.
Pretty close, not that many, maybe more like 25-ish, something like that.
Oh, but that's a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's huge.
So-
That's like Realm of Chaos.
Yeah.
When they used to have like, he's got extra long tongue. He has 2 arms on one side.
It's exactly.
Funky
it's
smelling
almost what it is.
toenails.
So here's
Okay,
the
I'm
lore.
ready.
Start with him. And because of my Warlord trait, he gets to re-roll these bonuses.
Yeah, if he doesn't like it. Okay, great.
So here we go. I'm going to roll the 10s dice. So I get a 2, and I'm going to re-roll, or I roll that.
So that's like a 24.
So I am now an Eternal Warrior.
Okay,
So I
Eternal
accept
Warrior is your commander.
My commander has Eternal Warrior, so I'm going to write that down. Okay, now the leader of the Chaos Space Marines.
Whoa,
So this guy right here.
zoomed in on your head.
He's
Okay, so the
this
aspiring
little-
champion right here
Yep.
in this unit on the
He's got a
left flank. 31 is the result.
He is +1 initiative.
Okay,
So he's already Slaanesh, so that makes him initiative 6.
okay, great.
So that's fun.
Does he have a power fist?
He does have a power fist.
Because that would make me think that's pretty funny.
It's pretty fun.
So does that not help him then?
Not really.
Okay, but you can't re-roll it. That was only the Lord.
That was only the Lord. Yeah,
Okay.
so he's just stuck with that. Now
He's really fast with that power fist.
he's got the chosen leader. He's got a 31 as well.
It's like,
So he's
what
got-
happened to you?
He's got +1
Well, I had to
initiative.
go to the bathroom and I forgot my power fist was on. Okay, what's going on? What just happened?
The leader of my chosen, this guy here with the cape.
Okay.
He has initiative
Awesome.
6.
Okay.
he's a
And that'll
Swedish
help
guy,
him.
too.
Does he have a power fist too?
He has a power weapon.
Okay, good. So that helps him.
Okay, now my
But
sixth
actually,
guy.
it didn't help him because all my stuff has
I know.
initiative too. Oh, I'm
you know,
sorry.
Part of
Did you
playing
buy
this-
these?
I thought
Did
you
you
were
spend
playing
10
Grey
points?
Knights. Yeah, I did. I spent 10 points.
Oh, I was going to play Grey
You were
Knights.
gonna
I
play Grey
forgot.
Knights. That's totally fine.
Why didn't I play Grey Knights?
Because
Where
you
are
like-
they
because
even?
you like your guys.
Because I do like Necrons.
That's all right. Okay, here's
I
the
do like
possessed
them.
leader.
Okay.
Possessed leader has 23,
23,
which
Okay.
is a warp frenzy. He has +1 attack,
Oh, that's good.
and he has another one. He has
25.
25, which is strength of the berserkers. Who has +1 strength. So he's +1 strength and +1 attack.
Okay, good. That's great. Now that's appropriate for a Cahorn-colored berserker. Hey, why are these guys on the table? Are they
These
in
guys are in the
reserve?
transports.
Oh, they're in the transports.
Yeah, this was the possessed guy. This
Okay.
possessed fellow here. He's the
All right,
possessed.
we'll do your deployment in just a second.
Okay. and
So are
then-
we ready then?
No, I have now the leader of the Noise Marines.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So wait a minute. So do you have to pay 10 points each for these?
per thing, yeah.
Okay, 40. So
40.
you spent like 60 points on these
Yeah,
upgrades.
46.
46.
Each model in base contact and initiative step 1 takes a strength 4 AP5 hit.
Okay.
So he has the Icy Aura.
Icy Aura. Oh my gosh, there's so many of these. That is so much to keep track of. Hey, honey.
All
Okay.
right,
What's
so
going
deployment. So what I decided to do is just go ahead and ignore that one. You
Right.
obligingly didn't realize and put one in the
Yeah,
middle
I
for
thought
me.
it was like we were rolling afterwards for where
Yeah,
we deployed.
that makes
Hey,
me
that's
happy.
fine.
So I
No,
have,
I'm
I
gonna-
have
I'm
two
gonna
that
keep
I'm
it that
holding
way.
on to. I
Right.
have the one
You're
in
at the
middle.
advantage.
Yes. And then
Well,
I have-
no, there's 2 on the side,
It's-
and there's
it's
1 in the
balanced.
middle. Well, no, because this is a giveaway
Right,
right
so
here.
you're going to have
I don't
that.
got to protect that.
But
But
can't really think about
your army is so offensive
Yeah.
that,
it's very
I-
close combat oriented.
yeah, have to just do that. Yeah, it is offensive.
All right, so there's
Okay,
what I'm
what's
deployed.
next?
I got the Noise Marines right here, the Chaos Space Marines right here, Obliterators, the Demon Prince, the Chosen in their Rhino with the Lord, and then the Possessed in a Rhino.
Okay,
So
I'm
good to
ready.
go.
That is all pretty concentrated. Now, where's your troops choices? That's what I want to know.
Troop choice and troop choice.
You only have 2 troops choices.
Only have 2 troop choices.
Wow. All
Yeah.
right, here we go. Necrons are done with deployment. Here's my end. You'll see this from my perspective. I've got my 2 Ghost Arcs broadsided up here. I'm basically just going to put the pressure on this objective on the side and come right up the alley with that. I have 5 Necron warriors claiming this objective. They're my backup plan. And that does put the burden on Thomas. He's got to come back here and somehow deal with these guys behind the cover. There, Triarch Stalker. I actually meant to put that right there, which I will. And then I put the Immortals and the Lords straight up the middle. Unfortunately, all these oblets can do plasma cannons, so something tells me the Immortals might get thinned out pretty soon, although I may get some cover because of a blockage of line of sight there. I put the Canoptic Wraiths here, and the reason for that is they're going to go up the side and not only create a problem over here and hopefully draw off some of Thomas's units this direction, but they are also going to prevent a potential, grab for this objectives. Now, the Doomsday Arc, this has a 72-inch range with strength 9, AP2 pie plate. And guess what? If you come down here, there's a lane right to the unit on that objective, and you can also get on this side, and this may very well provide that 25% cover that is so handy. All right, well, parental duty calls, and unfortunately Thomas will not get his fix today. He was all hot to trot to actually try out the new Chaos thing, but at least you got to roll your thingamajigs.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we'll do that.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. Hey, thanks for tuning in, folks. And remember, Blue Table Painting always stands at ready for your miniatures, assembly, and painting needs.